Seeing both. You got to see ball and man.
Now Stevens a baseline drive, reverse layup. Winner of this game will get Nevada in the quarterfinals tomorrow night. Stevens, a step back, rattles it down. Out to Moore. Martin had an open three, passes it up for Stevens, who buries.
Team effort for UNLV. And for Colorado State, their freshman sensation, Isaiah Stevens, his first big moment.
Thistle with a three. Aries are picking a pop. Stevens drives, hangs, hits, count the basket.
Colorado State is trailed by as many as 9 here in the early going. Stevens around the screen. He is such a...
Looking now with TJ Otzelberger running the show. Stevens feeding on the other side of the basket. High screen set by Thomas. Gets the basketball back from Stevens. And the finish.
6. Colorado State hit its first 2. Both dunks. Had a couple of turnovers. Good cross-court pass.
And the tip with the size advantage. And here we go. Colorado State and Wyoming. Nate Kreckman and Marty Fletcher with you on the Mountain West Network from Stadium. Our officials tonight, Randy McCall, Larry Spalding, Kelly Pfeiffer. And the first.
Get on that. We don't want to give insufficient information.
Isaiah Stevens on a drive. Within one possession, it feels like Quan Marble hits a big shot. Marble with 20 here tonight. He's hit 4 from three-point land.
Well, that 1-3-1, there's a soft spot in that corner, and Marble took advantage.
Carvacho defended closely by Taylor. Extra pass to Stevens. Oh, and Stevens.
Second best in the Mountain West at free throw shooting behind Utah State's Sam Murray. Edwards kick out. Works for Roddy. Stevens is the playmaker for Colorado State. 7 to shoot. Here's Thomas. Deep shot. Hits a 3.
Beautiful offensive set. Excellent extra pass.
And finally, Stevens misses the 3. Martin, another shot for CSU. That doesn't fall. Carvacho comes up with it. Way too strong. Stevens, another opportunity. Finally.
Fight and grind. They need a couple stops in order to have an opportunity.
Walker has a dozen. They trail by a dozen. Here's Stevens. Step back 3 on the way. Buries it.
Colorado State's athletic director Joe Parker before the game, and he's excited about the direction of the program, and he had a sense of it threw up the play. Thought they were going to have an opportunity to take advantage of San Diego State's defense, but you couldn't when you turn the ball over.
Mitchell to want to, but he couldn't follow up. Wenzel took a shot to the chops. And a finish.
That right wing Washington drives left all the way to the hoop, scoops it up. B missed it. Rebound tipped out forward. Got it to Stevens. Lead pass. Roddy down the lane. Scoops it.
When David Roddy has it going, and the more confidence you can build in him, the better.
Rams pass the ball at the timeout. Colorado State trying to get it down low to David Roddy. Ball poked away. Came back to Moore in the left wing though. Rams working around the perimeter. Stevens high right. Stevens off a Thomas screen. Left down the lane. Good dump. Thomas.
Keep him out 6 minutes into this one. Thistlewood to Stevens at the free throw line. Ball fake, and the shot goes down. Stevens using a little clock here as we go into 3 minutes. We go to 11-7, 20-11 on the year. Stevens attacking and the finish. How about that?
An 11-point advantage with 4:41 to go in this first half of play. David Roddy up top for Isaiah Stevens. Stevens covers by Alifiev at the top of the zone. Goes right side back on the kick out to Edwards for a run to bring LMU back to within 6. 51-45. 7:52 remaining as Isaiah Stevens dribbling on the top of the key. Over to the right side. Kicks it over right wing for Kendall Moore. 3-pointer is good.
Averaging almost a triple-double right now, so that's a guy you've really got to know where he's at all times on the floor.
Yeah, kid who only started 3 games last year, but now is a big-time player for him. A quick 4-0 lead here for Omaha. Stevens got it out to Thistlewood. Wide open 3. You bet. Those States Forecourt Stevens has the top of the key. Down to Thistlewood. Another three. Rises, fires, and hits.
Don Thompson. Missed 7 games with illness, but Hunter's now back for Wyoming. Thistlewood on the inbound to go. Stevens in a hurry. Thistlewood, 3 off the handoff, and it rolls.
Double in that game-winning 3 against the Lobos.
Final 6 points down the stretch in that game. And then you see here the turnout baseline jumper that he's able to knock down. Think his confidence isn't at an all-time high right now in scoring?
Absolutely, and a young, talented Colorado State team. They had a tough matchup with them the first meeting, won by the Rams. Good feed inside, right 4 from the field. Dribble handoff. Moore's shot is short. Swan trying to save it. He does into the hands of Stevens. One of the best in the Mountain West as a freshman. Slows things down.
I'd even stretch that out further. He's a phenomenal talent and finish out before the defense could react.
He has 6 points on 3 of 4 shooting. Moore from the corner. There's the answer from Colorado State.
And Mountain West history. What a career for Carvacho, a guy who had 2 offers out of high school, 1 to Texas A&M Corpus Christi, and 1 to Colorado State. There's Roddy. There's a team last year in the SEC. That's something. So Wetzel, the free throws. What a start for San Diego State here at home. Trying to rebound from the only loss of the season. Looking good early to do just that. Stevens, right wing, bangs in a shot. But we knew the chemistry was great. Off-season workouts, we had a lot of confidence coming into the season.
And his greatest skill, according to the staff, is just his leadership and confidence. And sometimes when you lose at another program, you come in, you mature a little bit, you get stronger.
Stays out. Thomas back in. Went to the basket, lost the handle on the way to the 10. Thistlewood the takeaway. Here's Stevens in the open floor. He's so tough to stop.
Really out of bounds, teams that can score on those, they give themselves a more
4%, but it's a great quick extra pass to the corner, and the Rams just laid on their rotations.
15-10. Rams down by 5 once again. And that's amazing. Nobody on the San Jose State team shoots over 34% from deep. As a team, they shoot 30%, one of the poorest shooting teams in the Mountain West Conference. In the paint, Stevens, fadeaway 2. Yes! Rams have it in the forecourt. Out front, this is Kendall Moore, the sophomore, out of Danville, Illinois. To the right wing, Stevens. Back to Moore as they play catch. Has it straight away to Stevens, left baseline. Fakes the 3. Drives inside. Pull up 2. Got it.
Hunter Maldonado needs Fred. So far, he's got some. You know, this is a team, the Cowboys, that 46% of their shots are from beyond the arc. They love to shoot the 3. They're not a great 3-point shooting team, but they got to make 3s if they're going to win today. And they have so far.
Baby pull up. There's Carvacho. He averages almost 11 rebounds a game, 13th in America in rebounding.
Led America in a rebound a year ago. But with Roddy's presence, off of a turnover, off the steal. Again, the Rams continue to self-destruct with the turnovers.
The basketball. Stevens
great
feeding
pass.
the senior.
Too strong, follows his own miss. Thought he was fouled. Here comes the freshman Roddy leading the break. David Roddy, the 6'5" freshman from Minneapolis. They have been a different team since he entered the starting lineup. And Isaiah, the CSU bench, Rico Medved wants his team to run. They're not doing it though. Stevens feeds Carvacho. Really nice catch. 25 and expected to go back to a second straight NCAA tournament.
Well, they were really good offensively a season ago. You know, they struggled with some injuries early in the interesting things that Coach Smith told us about Sam Merrill is
22 in the ball game, the 11th time this year. He has scored 20. And during the timeout, Coach Medved sent Colorado State back onto the floor with like plenty of time to go in the timeout. He was not happy, and his message was quick. It was loud. It was stern, and they were just waiting for the game to start. And that's
execution by Utah State. Back cut if you're denied, and then the help arrives. Brito to find Akeda.
Dan, it has felt this entire second half. If Colorado State could just get back-to-back buckets, it would feel like a different game. There's one. Stevens drives at the bucket. Bean got a piece of it. Stevens puts it back in.
For what Nico Medved told us today about early offense, early in transition offense.
First 8 seconds they want to score, or the last 8.
That didn't even take 8 seconds.
Of that program from really nowheresville until, you know, one of the top programs in the West. Look at the speed here.
Stevens is back in. That's called advancing the ball.
I'll say. I've seen this whole game, and I've watched them 4 times on video, and he does not make many mistakes.
No.
How about that?
And again, Justin Hudson is riding with his bench right now. He's got 3 reserves in. Blackwell and Grimes, the starters out there for Fresno State.
Their energy level has been very, very good.
Look at the free throw shooting, though. That has been a problem. Stevens off a screen. Man, is he solid.
Stevens drives at the bucket. Bean got a piece of it. Stevens puts it back in.